I don't even know what to think, to be honest. 'Cause this could be crazy. This could be calm. You never know what Jubilee could. So we're just gonna go ahead and start.
People think that we're father and son. You look just like your father. And then I'll just lip lock him right in front of them.
This how we start this video out, bro. Is this how we starting this video out? First off, pause. Wait.
People think that we're father and son. You look just like your father. And then I'll just lip lock him right in front of them.
What? You just what? Hey, listen. Now, I got no problem with that. Not saying I do it. I don't engage in this. But if you do, all power to you, my boy. But I don't like how we starting this, bro. I don't like how we starting this at all. But you know, we just gonna keep going, bro. Gotta finish this, cause 37 minutes, that's like.
Can you imagine marrying someone 37 years older than you?
Yeah. Appreciate that follow again. But 37 years older? It's your dad, bro. It's your father. But you know, wait, hold on. Wait, is that?
If you're truly in love.
Is that? Hold up. That's good. I don't even watch the rest of this, bro. Hey, that's crazy.
Love. Does age
Yes,
really
I got
matter?
the
I'm
soundboard.
Ka Takahashi, and in
course.
today's episode of Split Decision, we're
Split
focusing on age gap couples.
Wait, what his name was? Takashi? My guy, you got a weird video idea and a weird name. We starting off already bad.
Takahashi, and in today's episode of Split Decision, we're focusing on age gap couples. The goal of Split Decision is to have meaningful conversations with the people that matter most. Don't be afraid to tell your partner how you really feel. The first prompt is, my partner is the best I've ever had in bed. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
Pre-lie.
All right, go ahead and turn around.
Cap. Bro, that's cap, bro. Boy, that's cap, boy. Boy, you know that's cap, boy. Whoa.
Wow. Look at this group. Everybody.
Where Tyrone came from? Am I tweaking? Hold on, bro. Hold on, bro. Okay, I was not tweaking. But why we got a big brolic black man? Shit look like he eat rocks. Not forget rocks. He eat Popeye's biscuits with no bev. Not a single beverage in sight. Buddy eat raw cement. If you do what you do, then do it, man. To the best of your abilities, my guy.
Very sexually happy right now. Okay. Cheryl, you are dancing for joy. So why don't you go ahead and start?
I keep her happy.
Sex is great with him. I was his first.
Huh? My man. Are y'all seeing this, bro? Are y'all see his first?
Which I
Nah. I could tell from bro appearance. He makes some bad decisions. But my man.
I didn't know.
Wow.
Until late.
That? Is this not animal abuse?
Later on.
As I said, I'm a mind my business.
Was he good on the first time?
Yes, and I would have never known.
She should have known, because when I first met her, we were in the bathroom, and I forgot what happened. I'm going to tell it. But I pre-ejaculated over her legs.
Huh? You what?
Like, you know, I was just like rubbing against her, and I just ejaculated all over.
So you telling me right now, this is a grown man. A grown man. Attracted to this? This? I see this in my nightmares, cuz. Absolutely not. I'm disappointed, my brother.
And I was just like, she should have known I was a virgin then, but it didn't click. So when she actually spent the night.
Cause her brain function is rotten, bruh. She's 76. 76 at minimum. She just skipped past the 401k, bruh. She on the 502k, bruh. She's old.
And it was an amazing night. I ain't never done nothing like that. I picked her up, all type of stuff. It was just, we were just going with the flow, and it just got magical. You know?
Okay. Wow. Jeff.
This is concerning. You have this brittle, I was gonna say young, you got this brittle old woman doing tricks. It's highly disappointing. But hey, I'm not gonna judge.
He's Trey's the best you've ever been with, huh?
Trey's, yeah, absolutely, and that's saying
Wait.
something because I'm a gay man, and then that's lived through the '80s, '90s, and the 2000s. So that's a lot of guys. So yeah.
Dude, 80s, 90s, and 2000s? 30 plus years? 30 plus? 30 plus?
We met in my dorm room, and I wanted him, the first thing in my mind was sex, and it's more passionate for me, and he was the only person that really brought that energy that I like to bring, whether it's kissing, it's holding, it's just everything. It's, matching.
You too big to be holding, bro.
I have had great other sexual experiences, and I wouldn't have gotten married as young as I did if I hadn't had a life before that. But the connection that we have was unmatched. It doesn't matter if we go through ups and downs. It brings us back together.
Beautiful.
Okay, now listen. Out of everything I've seen so far, that was the most normal one I've heard. First, you got the Apple Jacks man, but white. You got a hog rider. You got him and his dad. Then you just got Sarah and Juan.
Brian.
It's beyond me.
John is the best, huh?
I'll tell you, we've been together going on 6 years, and still, even when he just gets out of the shower and walks by, I'm like, damn. And I'm like, this is so nice to feel this way still, but he's definitely opened me up in more ways than one sexually. Which is always nice.
Hi, my name is John, and I'm 29 years old.
And I'm Brian, I'm 63.
63?
You're gonna make me...
Huh? 63,000?
do math.
Yeah.
33 years.
34 if you're looking at
Depending
it.
on when the birthdays happen.
The calendar.
The next prompt is, my partner and I have special sexual fantasies and kinks. In 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around. Karan, you say yes. Cheryl says no. What is it?
I mean, I say yes because I do like some kinky stuff. I want to be a slave. I ain't gonna flex. I have a fantasy for that. I'm sorry for the people, my people. Stuff. I want to be a slave. I ain't gonna...
You just set us back 200 years, man. And you feel proud of this? You want to be a what? A slave. Is that what you just said? I want to be a slave.
gonna flex. I have a fantasy for that. I'm sorry for the people, my people. I'm sorry. I'm just saying that now.
I'm not liking Buddy. I'm not liking Buddy at all. First, he comes out with the Meg Griffin build. Second, he comes out with baggy skinny jeans. With the, is that Uggs? Yeah, okay. Buddy's cooked.
It's not in the same way, but it's just like you have a little mental thing where you like, oh, master's wife, home alone. I be saying that to her all the time. She be like, shut up, no.
Why do you say no?
I don't really have a fantasy like that, but if it happens and we're doing it, then hell yeah.
John.
Well, I think just the age thing plays into my fantasy in that you're like the daddy for me.
So you wanna have butt sex with your dad? Is that what I'm hearing?
Age thing plays into my fantasy in that you're like the daddy for me. You're, and sometimes I've called you coach, and I played sports my whole life, and actually one of the ways I knew that I was gay was I was really attracted to my soccer coach.
Could have cut that off at soccer. Now listen, I used to play pee-wee soccer, but I'm not to this level. Now, I'm not saying nothing wrong with tip touching or being homosexual or being in any way attracted to the same sexual orientation. But this, attracted to your soccer coach? Bros on the field think about a different type of balls, man. This is not right.
And so, Brian, how's it going, coach?
Trey.
Well, very similar to everyone else. I'm the daddy, but we're also into leather, so I'm the sir in our relationship. He's my baby boy, and
I have no idea what he's talking about.
What's your favorite thing that you love to do?
Why Mr. Kiritoko Matoko so interested? Does he have an old wife / husband / whatever? I'm starting to wonder.
Together.
Fisting, piss play.
What? Hold on. Let me illustrate for y'all what he just said. Right? Hold on. Let me get y'all boys right. Right? Don't clip that. And then you want to... Is it... What did I pick to watch, bro? I think I picked the wrong video.
That.
Well, it's not what it sounds like.
It's totally what it
My God. We know what that mean. I ain't know what that mean. I ain't know what that mean. This is not LeBron. We all know what you meant by that, Putty.
It sounds like.
But how did that happen? You guys had a conversation? Like, hey, are you into the whole pissing thing? Or
a little bit, but being truthfully honest, it happened inside my dorm. This was like the 5th or 6th time we had hooked up.
It was a little
and
shocking.
I just stopped in the middle of it. He was confused why I stopped, and I just, you know, let the
And it
hose
wasn't
loose.
because of the piss that was bothering me. I'm like, but what about the floor? You know, I was.
So you telling me right? He gone crazy. Mink, 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 mink. Bro. Bro, first thought is not, why are you peeing on me? Bro's first thought is, what about the floor? We got some freakzillas in this video, man. But hey, I'm not here to judge, man.
I was more concerned about who's going to clean the up. My name is Jeff Blaine. I'm 58. Our age gap is 36 years.
I'm
36 years? You 22?
I'm 22, so
Boy, you 22 years out of jail?
yeah, 36.
36 years.
What you doing?
Oh, hey, just working on this self-love project, but something's just off.
I'm worried my partner might leave me for someone their own age. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around. Y'all are confident. Love it. Okay. Well, have you all ever fantasized about your partner being your own age?
Yeah,
Honestly,
all the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Honestly, I never see her age, so I just feel like we're the same age until she
Yeah.
get hurt.
Boy, you lying, boy. Boy, why you lying, boy? Psst. Buddy's capping. Buddy's lying to himself and everybody else in this video, man. You don't see her age? Hold on. I can stand back here and see her age. You don't see her age, man? I know you see the cobwebs, man. If you got that, you got that. If you didn't, just don't worry about it.
Or anything. Like literally, we do everything the same, and it's all normal. So I don't see her age until she's hurt or something.
Yeah.
I don't want him to be different. If he were the exact same person and I could have more time with him, then yes. But I don't want.
Hold on. Wait.
So I don't see her age until she's hurt or something.
Yeah.
My bad for keep pausing the video because you telling me, right? He going. Oh. Is that what you rocking with, bro? Is that what's going on in 2023, going on 2024? I would not do none of this, chat. This is not how I roll. But hey, can't judge nobody else, man.
I don't want him to be different. If he were the exact same person and I could have more time with him, then yes. But I don't want him to change.
Yeah.
Time.
Yeah.
It's like when he's hitting his stride at 40, I'll be close to 80, and I'll be decrepit. I'm thinking of, looking at 80-year-olds in my family, and I don't want that for you. I don't want you to see me that way. I don't want to see myself that way, but I definitely don't want to see you so young and vital and still this amazing man with whom I'm in love to see me diminished. And that's just, it's my fear.
Yeah.
It's not, I don't get that at all from you. It's all internal, it's all me.
As much as it sounds like a cliche, I think in age gap relationship, like living in the moment, living each day, yeah, we might not be able to plan 40 years from now, because what will I be in 40 years? Like 70? I wish, right.
Oh no, that's horrible. Hit him.
Horrible.
Trey, hit him.
Horrible. Can we just switch? Can we just switch here?
Yeah,
it's like,
Yep. We know what you want, buddy. You're not trying to switch because of what he said. You want some of that BBC.
you know what I mean? Like we really doing stuff like this and traveling and just all the fun stuff that we get to do. It's like let's plan that 10 years from now. We might not have it. I mean, he could get hit by a bus. Doesn't mean like that I'm going to go first.
I think about having a full life with you all the time. And a lot of people have said about kids, and I really want you to be my husband, and I want to father with you. I see how you treat your nephews and nieces, and it's so special. And the fact that we will miss out on that, just, it breaks my heart.
Yeah.
That's really bad for us because I can't have no more babies. And I don't have any. And of course, I want to give him that. So, like, I can't, we talked about that before we even got married, like, I can't be selfish.
Okay.
Because we talked about it, and
going through it,
I
all right?
can't have no babies, but we've been looking and trying with surrogates for what, a year and a half, almost 2 years?
Almost 2 years now.
Wow. So we
Almost
are
2 years
working
now.
on it, and it doesn't matter how old I am, because I have 7 kids and I can take care of kids no matter what.
7
I take care of my
kids?
grandbabies. He's a grandpa of 17 grandchildren, 18 now, because we just found out one.
And they
We
all
just
call me
found
Papa
out.
and stuff, and Pops. I see how she interact with them, and they all love it. They love to come to our
Yes.
house. So it's like, I know she's fit. She got years ahead of her. I don't care what nobody say. Age doesn't mean nothing. So we can plan far, but once we have a child, you know, no telling how life is gonna bring us and take us, because you can't, I don't think of that. You don't want to think ahead too far, because you can't think about tomorrow because you don't know what's gonna happen tomorrow. So we just live in the moment, literally.
I'm Cheryl McCain, and I'm 63 years old.
I'm Karan McCain, and I am 26 years old, and we have a 37-year age gap.
If I caught my partner cheating, I would give them a second chance. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm second thinking my video choice, man. Cause this is atrocious.
3, 2, 1.
Hold on. I got you.
Caught
There
my
we go.
partner cheating, I would give them a second chance. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Bro, what the? Bro, what is this bill, bro? I'm not gonna do that, bro.
Okay. Karan, you seem very surprised.
I was. She said no, and I said yes, and it's like, damn,
Okay.
I put myself out there.
Okay, yeah.
I wouldn't take him back because all the other guys' relationships that I was in, they cheated on me.
See
And
why?
I would not think that he would anyways. I mean, I know he wouldn't.
I said from day one, before we even said, okay, we're going to be in a relationship, it's going to be monogamous.
What that mean?
Not to say that if the two of us play with somebody, but it's never separate for me.
But John, you disagree.
Yeah, I mean, we've been together 5.5 years, and I know who you are. I know how you feel about me. And if you were to cheat or stray, I know that I'm still the person you want to come home with.
I've only ever been in monogamous relationships, and I'm good at it. I like monogamy. And then I met Trey, and he pushed for monogamy, and I stood back from it because I'm like, I don't think you're ready for it. You've not experienced enough of life and gay life, and I appreciate the fact that you want to. We talk about everything, and in the beginning it was like, he's 22, and he's incredibly virile, has an incredible sex drive, and I am not 22.
can tell.
And 3 or 4 times a day, I can't do it. I've got to do.
You guys can speak on this. For gay couples, it's a lot extra more work to get ready for sex than it is for straight couples.
Yep.
Whether it's not eating for a whole day, or it's spending an hour in the shower, there's more that
Anal
we
sex
have to
101.
do.
Yeah, straight couples. I think a lot of straight couples don't know anything about this.
After we have sex, we talk about things. And one of those things that come up,
I'm starting to think Kodo Nakamoto kind of gay. Nothing wrong with that. But buddy swing to the left.
is there something like I'm not giving him that he needs? And if he did, sexual cheating is whatever. Like, I don't care. If you want to go have sex with someone else, if you need that, go do it. I don't care.
And
But
that's one of the things that bothers me a little because I want him to care. Sometimes, not all the time. It's like, okay, well, let's see. Let's put that to the test. Let's see what happens.
he hasn't done it yet, and neither have I, so.
Alejandro, you say yes, but Talia, you're no. How do you feel that Alejandro's on yes, that he would?
I knew he'd be there.
You knew he'd be
Yeah, he's very chill. Like he doesn't, kind of like what you were saying, like I kind of want them to care a little bit. Like he doesn't care. And we've had, before we got married, there were some times where he was open to me exploring some things, so.
If I found that she cheated on me, first of all, it's gonna hurt. And after that, probably we should talk about it because probably we are failing in some point.
I'm Talia.
Chat, I ain't gonna lie, chat. I ain't gonna lie with y'all boys, man. I catch bitch, she know me, she cooked. No cap. In the oven, on the pan, boiled, skewer. Well, you could put it in the air fryer, but she cooked, boy. All the way cooked. ain't no, oh, brother. Nope. You're done. One and done. Buddy. But now let me stop yapping.
Yeah, I'm 27,
I'm Alejandro. I'm 44 years old.
and we are 16 years apart.
Our age gap affects our political discourse. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around.
Oh, wow.
I was like, no.
Everybody's on no, okay?
Trump. I'm totally kidding.
Clearly, obviously.
We don't discuss politics.
No, we don't.
People have different views on
discuss
different places. Even with my friends, I don't discuss politics with them
I
because
do.
whatever you like, I may not like, and I'm not going to judge you for whatever you like. So we don't, it's not.
Oh, I'm the exact opposite.
Yeah, same.
Fuck you. If you don't agree, I think, yeah, I'd rather see you burn. I lived through
Okay,
AIDS. I buried everybody I ever knew. And
Wait, chat. When he said I lived through, I thought it was coming to like I lived through. All right, don't mind that. So Buddy said, what?
I lived through AIDS.
I know. Why do you see that boy's face, boy? Buddy is in distress. Hold on, bro. Dude was smiling.
If you don't agree, I think, yeah, I'd rather see you burn. I lived through AIDS. I
know y'all see that little head turn he did, bro. I lived through AIDS. Type shit.
I buried everybody I ever knew. And we all came together for COVID, which is great, but we still can't get a goddamn cure for HIV or AIDS. So
Right.
we can't get real gun legislation going for just like normal stuff. Keep it out of the hands of crazy people.
After Sandy Hook,
Exactly.
if nothing was done, nothing's ever gonna.
I don't know what they're
They're
talking
just
about.
horrible. Like I can't. It gets me so riled up. Anything with
But
guns.
age-wise, it's like we've seen a lot. We've lived
We
through.
lived through it.
We lived
We've
through the
buried
Gulf War.
friends.
We've lived
Right.
through AIDS. We've buried all of our friends.
That's interesting for me because I feel like you have much stronger polarizing political views. And while I agree with your views, I don't feel as strong about them. And so you're just more politically driven. And I'm seeing Jeff as well. You're also driven. And I'm just wondering if us younger guys and gals are not as political because of your lived experience.
Has your partner ever said something that triggered you? You know, like, oh, maybe you shouldn't say that.
Cheryl's from a different time. So it was a lot of things that she had to readjust to and learn what to say and what not to say because of the age gap. That's something that has stepped in. I had to teach her the new lingos of our stuff because
But she never said anything like to you that was like, whoa.
her kids have, but she has never. She stood up for me one time, and I'm telling
Wait. Hold on, man. Why you tripping, bro? Ain't you the same one that said you wanted to be a slave? So why you tripping about Cheryl grandkids calling you one? See, that's these double standards, man.
you, I tried to ignore the
Trying to
last
tell
one.
y'all.
Her son called her on the phone and was like, something about on the couch. All I did was turn my music up. I heard my wife immediately, no, you don't say that to him, this, that, whatever. I was so happy. I was gonna ignore his ass. I was like,
But you won't be a slave.
Like I didn't hear it. But as soon as she did that, I was just like, that just let me know, like, hey, you really do love me because you cussing out one of your sons that she needed, but she don't need him. So.
Are you liking this episode? Do
No.
you want to be in one? See
No.
what we're casting for. Let's get me. Make your partner has a vice or bad habit that really worries me. Make your split decision in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around. Okay, Karan, that was a big reaction. Tell me, what's going on?
She doesn't really care for her mental health, so she goes in her own comment section, and that really bothers me because I don't read them. I know it's called selfish posting, but you can't hurt me if I don't read it. But she, like, it's different for women because, you know, y'all like affirmation and y'all like to feel like, hey, I'm doing good, I'm doing beautiful, you know, all that. But we get a lot of hate in our comment section, and she goes there, and I feel like that's something that's damaging her more than.
Because, bruh, she 87 and you 26. Not encouraging hate in any manner. Twitch, I don't condone any kind of hate speech. No kind of racism, sexism, homophobic, gallity, any things of that manner. But for entertainment purposes only, boy, she old, boy. And you young. You young, my nigga. So what is you doing, bro?
And helping her, and that really bothers me because your mental health, I have to deal with it too. So I feel like you should do things to make yourself feel better and not focus on the negative.
I know. He gets mad very, very fast. He has a very short temper. And sometimes lots of times, he takes me wrong. And he thinks maybe it's the things that I say and how I say them because I'm older. I don't know that I'm set in my ways. He hasn't lived as long and went through as much stuff as I've been through. So, and I was abused in my other relationships, physically, mentally, everything. So, and he's not. So, but it bugs me because if you were physically or mentally abused, no matter what, if somebody yelled at you, like I kind of like want to shrink up and like get like, you know, cover my face, and you know, it makes me feel.
Are you doing too much?
Less.
And so what are you both doing about this right now?
We work on it every day. This is something, like, marriage isn't easy, so you know you have to work on it every day. You have to get better at it. Like I say,
Were they married?
It got better from the beginning because in the beginning when we were in a relationship phase, she would leave. She would just leave the house and go to her house. Now we live together, it's a different thing. Like we either just not talk to each other for like 15 minutes, just be quiet. And because an angry person cannot hear what another angry person is saying, especially when y'all got different views and values of the situation, how it occurs. So we just learn to cool down, then talk about what offended you in this way and why they offend you that way.
Trey.
Nah. If it was under different circumstances, I would completely agree. Just spitting. But in this context, just because I'm going to be a hater, I completely disagree. Nope. You're wrong. You could be right as could be. But just because we in this certain context, you're wrong, buddy.
Hey, what is the vice or bad habit?
Careful.
Relax. No, this is gonna sound super sappy, but Jeff is the most masculine, handsome, sexy man I've ever had sex with, been with, want to marry. And he has the worst habit of demeaning himself every single day.
Oh, yeah.
And to me, it's like, I don't want him to feel as though he's not good enough. I just wish he would stop looking at himself and being like, oh, I have this problem or that problem, because I think he's the sexiest man ever. I love him. And I worry that it's gonna become a worse thing as he gets older. And like he said before, like when I'm 40 and when he's 80 or whatever, what will he think of himself? Because I still wanna be with him when I'm 40 and he's 80. I don't care. I just wish he would look at himself the way I look at him every day in the mirror.
I sometimes feel like an outsider around my partner's friends. Make your split decision in 3, 2, 1.
I'm like, I don't.
What are you talking about, bruh?
Go ahead and turn around.
Oh.
Wow.
Okay. So John, you feel like an outsider around.
He makes a lot of references to his childhood, favorite, singers, songwriters, movies, things like.
Well, duh, bro. He was out listening to Bojangle Figure-Bottom. You was in your daddy nuts. Of course you feel different. Man, these folks be yapping, bro. I don't get what they trying to say.
Like that, he practically knows the entire Grease soundtrack by heart, which is something that I don't. And so when you're, chatting with your friends and throwing out all these references, it's just completely over my head. And I feel like I'm not part of that conversation. And I know that you do try and work me in at some point. Sometimes it just feels like I'm alone and, hi, over here,
Olivia Newton-John is a goddess and you need to get
Goddess.
How many days did you cry when she died?
Oh my God.
I'm still crying.
I can't even. I have an autographed picture over my desk to Brian.
Yeah.
And it's the Grease cover from the
You'll have no
soundtrack.
idea. No, she was everybody's,
See,
she was everybody's girlfriend.
I'm talking about.
Ain't you gay?
Dave does.
Brian, did you know that he felt this way?
I'm gonna stop pausing.
Yeah, sometimes, but he's the worst in pop culture anyway, so it doesn't matter. So if I'm talking about a movie that's happening now, it's like boom, 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 like that. So, but sometimes I get on that role because that's kind of the one thing we can't talk about,
I
and
feel
he'll
like-
be like all excited.
Yeah.
So.
When I'm with people my age, I try and make sure that you're involved in
This
the
fit is
conversation
crazy.
more so than when we're with your friends talking about your
Usually that's when
old
I go to the kitchen and cook or
stuff.
get drinks for everybody.
So you don't feel like he could try harder in like including you in the conversation?
I
with his friends?
guess so, but also I know that you have your own things and space and that I need to give that to you. And I can't possibly learn 60 years of pop culture like that. So.
Trey.
His best friend is an older white guy, and we live with him. And whenever I go to any restaurant, it's one black guy with two older white guys, so already weird. But, I'm thinking specifically.
The dog with the man with the blonde hair. He over there drooling after that one.
About tonight. We're going to a Halloween party that is just his and his best friends, all their friends. So it's
Bruh,
just gonna be a
you
black dot on an
67.
old white canvas. And
Why is you going to parties?
I don't mind it, but of course, like the question was, do you feel out of place or do you feel like the outlier? I'm kind of am. I'm the 22 black kid in a room full of like 50.
Decrepit old white people.
Yeah, talking about pets. Like, oh my God, how fun! Yeah.
He want to talk about watermelon and guns and Hellcats and Trackhawks. Not promoting hate speech.
We met at Occidental College. He was an undergraduate, I was not. And it was primarily a hookup.
And we did that for a couple of weeks until we decided we want to make this a real thing.
My family approves of my partner. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and turn around. Okay,
Back on?
we got a lot of yes, but
My
Cheryl, your
family
family.
doesn't.
No, it's just funny you're the only one over there.
Well, my family doesn't
know.
approve of him. And I don't care if they do or not. Like, I'm with him. Like, it doesn't make a difference. I have 7 children. 1 child is there for both of us.
Only one approves of the relationship.
Yes.
Because of
They call him the N-word. Other
your
ones?
kids too? Your
Call him the what? And he's okay. He's okay with this? I forgot bro wanted to be a slave.
your other kids
Yeah.
call him the N
For no reason. I'm happy. I showed them this.
Knickerbocker.
They don't care. They don't care about my happiness, apparently. I don't talk to 6 of my children.
because of your relationship.
Yeah. And it hurts me, but I love him. I love them too, but I love them from a distance. I'm not going to give up somebody that I've searched for all my life,
Cap.
that I've found peace and everything else and happiness. It makes me want to cry. When my kids go, I done did everything for them. Cannot do no more. Why can they not approve? It hurts me daily.
How does that impact you?
Makes me emotional. Like, really, like, I ain't never felt love like that before. Like, from the time I met her, she literally quit her job because they were
Bro, this nigga crying, bro.
racist, and they said they didn't want
Oh,
an
wait.
N-word dancing in the store.
need to
And
stop
she
pausing.
quit her job, just met her. I ain't been on her like, nothing but like a week or so. That was just pretty awesome. The fact that her own kids, they have called me the N-word and stuff, it hurts, because it's like, wow, like I do love her, but she's been abused. She's been married twice before me. The marriages were horrible. They beat her, SA'd her, took whenever they wanted. Me, I'm so passionate, it's when you want to. If you're not in the mood, I'm not in the mood. It's just stuff like that, and it's just like, yo, for her to tell her own kids, it's me, I'm choosing my happiness over y'all, because they're all grown, and it's just the color and the age. The age really don't have an effect, because yeah, they're older than me, all of them are, but not by much.
Kids are older than you.
I've been with
This
the
nigga
younger
is
guy
happy.
before him. It was 27 years younger. This was a while back, but they approved him. He was white.
And it's not about
Boy, I was just about to say it, boy. Boy, I was just about to say it, boy. That man had to be white. Oops. Boy, that man had to be white. Why they ain't approving of my man, Tom Quavius, bruh? Cause he a young black brother?
the age that they're upset about. It's race.
Yeah. My family accepts Cheryl, though, wholeheartedly. She comes to the cookout barbecues.
Yeah.
And they treat her like normal.
Yeah.
They do. We dance
I can
together
go to
all
the
day.
barbecue.
Right.
She definitely put
But
raisins
yeah,
in the
that
potato
does
salad.
make me feel something. I know you want your kids to be there as a parent, but we just can't get them on the same track as us.
It hurts me that I had to turn my back on him, but I have my husband now. My life has been hell raising them, a single mom, and now my life is happy. So do you think that I want to jeopardize my happiness to be friends or to have my children back in my life? No.
Absolutely
You don't talk to
not.
them. You say you don't talk to them. You don't see them ever. Nothing like that.
See, Cheryl.
Just only one.
And the way they hurt her the most, because Cheryl's all for family, they didn't just stop talking to her, they would move her grandkids from her.
It kills me that I can't see my grandkids. And I really don't want to talk about it, but yes.
Oh, sweet.
That's what I'm saying. Can't see that. It's like,
Then this nigga crying too, bro. Come on, bro. What you doing, bro? Nah, I ain't finna cry. I ain't finna cry because I'm big gangster.
Cheryl was working at a gas station, and I came in one day, and she was crying. And I was like, why are you crying, lady? She was like, I downloaded TikTok, and they were so rude. So I was like, hey, forget them people. Keep doing your thing. You did amazing. And our friendship got closer and grew, and then we ended up getting a relationship and married and happy.
I often feel like no one understands our relationship. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. Okay, go ahead and turn around.
I do feel yes. Then again, I was like, I don't know, because I was like, we do get judged a lot for the age gap. Especially a lot of older women, they judge Cheryl because they're like, oh, she's happy, she's getting that, young, whatever. But
Yeah, they said I was dead. They put a whole thing and said I died on there, and that was, yeah.
They
claimed I'm dead
yeah, had
on
a
the
whole news
internet.
article.
I had to come on there and say, no, I'm still alive. Like,
because they were angry about the age gap?
Yes.
That hurts me to hear that as someone else who is a content creator and puts out videos
Never
on
heard of you.
YouTube. People didn't understand us, and I think putting our lives out there, people understand us more.
Right.
When I first came out to my mom, I said, hey mom, I'm gay and I'm dating someone older than you.
Wasn't me.
That was, it was with
I am
my, it was my ex, and my mom called him a pedophile. My mom didn't at all understand. Everything that I owned was thrown onto the front lawn of my ex's yard, and it took 2 years for my mom to really come around and understand things. And now, I think being open and honest and just comfortable in my own skin, it has allowed others to see, I love this man and he loves me. And when people see that, they see the passion for each other, I think their worries kind of melt away.
We'll get the comments that it's like, gold digger, like for him, or just like pedophile or whatever. But for the majority, It's like it's the like-minded people that give us the positive. But in person, you're never going to get that because I always feel people on the internet are a lot bolder.
People think that we're father and son. You look just like your father. And then I'll just lip lock him right in front of them.
Oh my gosh, same.
Yeah, go for a kiss right there.
No.
Yeah.
Are there any other stereotypes that you come across?
Grandma and grandson.
Yeah.
Grandma, grandson?
Yeah.
Daddy issues.
Daddy.
Daddy issues.
Yes, mommy issues, they say about him.
I got her from a retirement home.
He's using me
Yeah, they do. They say
for
that.
my money, which I don't have.
Right, that's the
Put it
weird
together.
thing. With age gap relationships, they always seem it has to be money. I guess because the way Hollywood with the Playboy Bunny House and all that stuff have to fall into it. But you don't. If you genuinely love someone, money has no factors in the relationship.
I feel like we get more of like, it was just a green card marriage. That's the assumption.
Yeah.
They see that it was just for the green card and all of that without knowing the 3-year immigration process that we went through. I lived in Ecuador with him during that time. Like, I wouldn't do that just to give him a green card, you know? I think we get maybe more stares or like people looking at us for that reason than age.
When people know the difference, some of them call me a baby thief.
A baby thief?
A baby thief.
A cradle robber. Cradle robber.
That's what they
Cradle
say.
robber.
Robbing the cradle.
In Spanish, yeah.
I thought in Spanish, so I was looking for
There you go.
Google Translate.
Cradle robber.
That's the
Robber,
word.
did that, yeah.
Cradle robber.
Cable rubber. So.
Yeah. So we met back in 2018 when I was studying abroad in Ecuador. I was in a relationship at the time, so I wasn't pursuing anything, but kind of hung out as friends. He showed me around Ecuador, and I knew it was time to get out of that previous relationship, and we started dating.
There's something only my partner understands about me. Make your split decisions in 3, 2, 1. All right, go ahead and turn around. Karan, you want to start us off?
So once we started making TikToks, me and Cheryl, we had a moment where we went to the park. This was like our first date. And so when we went there, me and Cheryl went to the park. We talked about basically a lot of things that happened in our past. We both got sexually assaulted. We've been in domestic violence relationships.
Both of you?
Both of us.
Yes.
And so that's where we really connected. We cried, we talked about the pain it caused, whatever, and that's where we connected. That was our anchor, our friendship that moved into a relationship. And that same day I confessed and told her I had feelings for her. And she was like, friends don't always stay friends, when they cross that line. But that's where we really anchored our love off the abuse we both went through.
Yeah, that's how we actually bonded. It brought us so much closer together because we felt each other's pain. Like, it's not too often that you feel somebody else's pain by being with them, but we did, and I helped him, which I'm hoping, get rid of some of the pain like I did, to like the things that I did to overcome it, like the molestation, the abuse and stuff. Like, I explained to him how to try to let some of it go by writing a letter and burn it. Sometimes it helps because we've been through so much, how would you say it, sensitive things that a lot of people have not gone through. And it really made us bond like big time.
Well, I think when ours started, it was great, and then he decided to go to PA school, but it wasn't around Providence. It was going to be in Pennsylvania, so that meant 2 years away, and it's tough when you were in the relationship a year, maybe more.
Before PA school, yeah.
And so for me, it was kind of devastating that I was going to have to be alone, but it was a lot. And then when you look back, you're like, oh, it really wasn't that bad. But like in the moment, you're like, this really sucks.
The distance actually maybe helped us in a certain way because
we became very creative.
When we saw each other.
Yes, we saw each other a lot.
So the way Brian and I met was I was moving up to Providence, Rhode Island, and he had an apartment that he was renting out. I got out to the car after the walkthrough, and I told my mom, oh my gosh, he is so hot. If you weren't here right now, I would have got my knees and done something.
So then, like a year later, this guy comes up to me at the gym, and he's like, hey, I think we know each other. It's like, you showed me your apartment. And I was like, oh my gosh. And one thing kind of led to another. He's like, hey, you know, you want to work out together? So then we just started working out together at the gym, and it kind of developed into something kind of cool.
Much, much more.
Yeah.
I want to start a family with my partner someday. Make your split decisions in 3, 2.
We almost done though, chat.
Okay, go ahead and turn around. Okay, almost all of us say yes.
That's a shocker.
But John, you say no. You want to speak on that?
I want to start a family with you. I don't think it's fair to our children to put them through the loss of a father at such a young age, which is something that I went through, and I guess that's my own lived experience biasing this. That's a lot to go through. So I just, as much as I know that you'd be an awesome father, I just don't think it's fair to the kids.
Yeah. And I get that, and it's almost more, it's like, I want to do it for you type thing, you know. And I know it would kind of be unfair, but like, my mom's 98. Not that a 20-year-old wants to have a 98-year-old dad or something, but, you know, I don't know. I've constantly think about it because I think we would be great parents.
We totally would, and I know we would make it work, but it's...
I understand
crazy.
not wanting to put your kids through that loss.
Hey,
Like,
Tyrell.
imagine like going through college and, you know, you have a definite family. But the flip side, wouldn't it be unfair to not give your kids the best father? You said like he's already going to be an amazing father. And I mean, it's like having a pet. You worship those years that you had with it rather than thinking about, oh, the downsides of going without it.
Yes.
At least give your kids like the chance to have 18 years with the best father that you can provide them.
Yes.
Maybe we start with a dog.
Yeah.
Are you a hard no? Could you be convinced?
I could totally be convinced. I think if you're all in, I'm all in. But I just, again, my lived experience is that it's a lot to go through the loss of a loved one, of a parent like that. And
Yeah, because you lost your dad young, so.
yeah, yeah.
I feel really grateful because being the younger female in the relationship, being the one that would bear the children, I have never felt any pressure from him. And I think that's something that I was worried about, you know, getting into something like this. Or if anything, he's like, no, not yet, like, we're not ready.
I'm a little worried about my age because I went to play soccer, I went to play baseball, I went to play basketball with my child. So
Sure.
I'm turning old every day, so I'm thinking in that. So.
And I think that's why in this relationship, in an age gap relationship, you have to cherish every day.
Yeah.
And that's also, it makes it magical because you know there is somewhat of an expiration date.
Boy, I just about to say that, boy. They got an expiration date, man. And like, something crazy about this though, cause like you gotta think, these folks really living life, knowing that one day, one of them ain't gonna be living life no more, man. So you gotta think about that every day. You could be the one dying. So live your life to the fullest, big brother, or little brother, or whatever you wanna be.
On it. And while I don't think it would be fair to the children, yeah, it's also unfair to us. I think we would be awesome dads. Are you kidding me? It's something that I grapple with daily, and I'm glad to hear that you would do it for me and with me. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I've seen you with the nieces and nephews, and you are a kick-ass human. Mm-hmm. And
So, does our time here together change your answer?
Awesome.
And how does it feel right now that
It's cool. Now it's like, now, you know, maybe those gates have opened a little more, and, you know, I can work my way in. It doesn't have to be like an infant. They're plenty of older kids.
we can adopt.
can
We
adopt.
do a lot of different things.
You know?
Absolutely.
Trey, Jeff, how does it impact you both knowing that your future is, you know, cut short by the age gap?
That's something we have talked about, we have focused on. I mean, just the other day, I asked them, can you write down baby names for me?
Yeah.
Because it's the fact
Which
that
made me want to sob, actually.
Oh.
I want to have a family regardless. and I want to have it with him, but I don't want his memory to be lost on my children, because he's been the most impactful person in my whole life.
Yeah.
And just then he was like, I promise you, we're going to have kids together. And so everything, like you asked me about if time is fleeting, you know, how do I grapple it? I don't grapple with it anymore, because, and it might be in 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, we're gonna have a little baby boy that can say Papa Trey and Papa Jeff.
I want to thank you all so much.
Wow, man.